Well, good morning from Michigan. We are already 5 minutes late to where we need to be, but we are currently headed over to the ferry to go catch it to head over to Grand Island, and we're hoping that we're still able to get a ticket for the 10 o'clock ferry. It's 9:45. We're supposed to be there now to get a ticket, but we're hopeful. But we have a big day ahead of us. We are hiking the whole island, which is 20 miles around the thing, and today we're doing 11 of those miles. So wish us luck, but we'll see you over on the ferry.
You make this feel like home. Blazing trails, sleeping on bedroom floors. I patterned your smile, still finding our way to go. Just close your eyes and run through a dream. The rest of our days, just hold on to me. No matter where we go.
Woo, mile 20. We did it already. We're done. We can turn around. We did all of the 20 miles. Or just keep going, sorry, not turn around. You okay?
Just dying.
Go say hi. Go give her some love.
It's too hot for love. It's our night coda.
She agrees with you. Hey, so we're taking our first break of the day. About 3 miles in. We are over at Trout Bay Overlook. Some more blue water for you guys. Super beautiful. 3 miles out of 11. Took a little lunch break and everything. We'll be on our way in a second. But we're gonna be backpacking the whole island and we're gonna be camping it. So we're gonna walk the entire island for the next 2 days. And yeah, hope we don't get eaten by bears and anything like that. There have been a lot of bear activity on this island over the recent 3-4 weeks, month. I think it's like 2 bears in particular have like associated anything human, so not just food, any human smells of any sort, with humans and food. So now that they're like stealing people's stuff if they walk away from it, and just like that stuff, they become fearless and they haven't attacked anybody, they're just stealing a lot of food, and they really relocated one. So we just have one left on the island. They kind of told us where it was and we shouldn't have to deal with him too much. So there's that as well. Let's hope he doesn't come and steal any of our stuff. The whole entire trip is going to be 20 miles. The first leg of our trip is the longest. We could not get a camp spot anywhere closer. We have to walk the entire first half of the island, 11 miles, all the way up to the top of the island. So that should be super fun. That's what we're going to be doing first on the first day. We got 11 miles all the way to our first campground. So that should be pretty awesome. That's insane.
I made it to mile 6 and I'm dead. Very dead, but I actually feel better. I got a spurt of energy. I think lunch finally kicked in, but we got another 6.5 miles left to go, and we're hoping to stop at a beach in the next few miles, like 5 miles, and then go swimming and cool down because we're dripping sweat. So that's our 6 mile update for you. There's a lot of flies here. I'm walking. Note, if you're ever at the spot, the flies are awful.
What's up, guys? Okay, so we are how many miles in, Jayla?
Almost 10.
Almost 10 miles in. The beach is at mile 10. We're really excited about it because it's super hot and humid, and obviously hiking for 10 miles But these flies have been horrible on the trail, like biting us, and they're just like covering us for like the last mile. They're horrible. So we traded mosquitoes for flies, and they're kind of worse, honestly.
Yeah. And we thought it'd get better when we got closer to the beach.
Yeah, but this isn't like a beach ocean, so I think we just passed a guy who was like, have fun with the flies at the beach. This is the only comment as we passed, and we're like, oh, our spirits just like dropped. So that sucks. We really need to get water though. We have our water filter, so we're gonna have to stop at the beach no matter what. But it looks like we're not gonna be getting in the water. I don't wanna deal with flies all over me as we're wet and trying to relax, because it just won't be. So we're gonna have to stop there fast and then just move on to our campsite and hope that the flies aren't there. Otherwise we're in for a long night, an early tent night, I think. We are exhausted though, but it'll be an early tent night after cooking dinner. So let's hope for the best.
I'm not sure if you could see all the flies flying around our stuff right now, but this is what we're trying to fight off.
There you go, now you can see them.
So we get water because this is our only water source on the beach. They're loving Coda and loving my ankles. I have bites everywhere. Like, look at them. They're all just right there. We decided that if one of the boats asked us if we wanted to ride back, we'd say yes. Because they're awful and we don't have much hope for our sight.
Feel it now every time I leave. It hits me hard and it cuts me deep. Miles and miles from happiness. Miles and miles from you.
Oh, get out my shirt. Hello, Abby. We're here. Freaking 12 miles out of absolute nonsense. That's what it was. Baloney. I'm done. Where's the boat to take us back? I'm so sweaty. I basically took a shower or jumped in the lake, which would have been so nice. But I didn't. I just sweated. Carried this dumb water. Two packs of it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You're so good. You're so good. Yeah. You're so good. You killed it. You killed it. Yeah, you sweetie. Oh. Oh, good girl.
Alright, so we clocked in at 379 zone minutes on the Fitbit and spent 5 hours, 59 minutes, and 5 seconds walking. And we traveled 12.45 minutes. And then including our break at the beach, our average pace was 28 minutes and 48 seconds. And I walked 30,998 steps.
You need 2 more.
No.
Never walking again.
Well, not with that.
Oh yeah, Jayla's got. So Jayla's got a blister back there. And
Right there.
right on her pinky toe, that fly.
And the little one.
And a little one on the side
And I
there.
think another one starting there.
And she's got one there. She's a mess. And she didn't feel good this morning. but she trucked through it, carried a heavy pack, helped with the dog at the end, killed it. I mean, if we...
You did too.
We are super thankful, and we prayed for the fact that there were no flies at our campsite, and there aren't really, knock on wood, but praise the Lord that there are no flies.
Oh, there's flies? I don't know what we do.
We would just have to deal with it, really. I mean, we'd put that tent up and we would hide in the tent. But now we're just sitting here and we probably won't move. Honestly. I don't want to. This has been really hard.
I'm 1,000 miles from happiness. 1,000 miles from you. It's a far reach from you to me. I feel the time and the space between. It's 1,000 miles long. 1,000 miles.
Bear pole. If you don't know what that is, it's beautiful because all I have to do is grab this guy.
Jeez.
And hook my bag on there. Like so. And then put it up on the hook. Versus what we did in the Boundary Rogers. Tying a rope, throwing it up to the tallest place we could find. And then bringing it down. But we had to throw a rock. It was a pain. This is so much nicer. There's oh boy. Let's see. I can't see what I'm doing though.
A little more to the right. Like up and to the right.
I know, it's for small.
Right there. You got it.
Oh. Easy. So, the bear can try if he wants.
Should we lay that down?
Why would we? That's how it was. That way if he started climbing. Bear! Bad bear! To bang it and scare himself.
Our neighbors are gonna think there's a bear.
No, no bear. We're good. But that's our bear pole. It's very nice to have. Maybe the toilet over here will mask the smell. I don't know. But that's nice to have. All our smelled stuff, not just food. Toiletries. Any toiletries, anything that smells. And that's it. That was easy. Tying a rock and throwing it up a tree. A lot harder. Get me hobbling away.
Yep.
Tell the camera. We actually both have like heat rashes or something between our legs. We can't walk right.
End of night recap. Because it's been a day.
It's been a day.
Oh, yeah?
This morning, sun didn't come up till like 7, so woke up late. Started walking at 10:30.
It wasn't even a bad morning at all.
No, it was a pretty decent morning. We got some stuff done and
we knew it was going to be a hard trek ahead of us.
we knew it was going to be hot. And we knew it was going to be 90 humidity.
It was really
For the first, what, 9 miles? 8-9 miles, it was good. Mile 9, we started turning the coast of the island.
Yeah,
and
the north side.
We started getting flies all over us.
Yeah, it was just like we got to this one lookout.
Mosquitoes are gone then.
Stopped, and all of a sudden these flies were just
everywhere.
all over us when we were trying to get some photos and video. We're like, heck no, we'll just keep walking. We'll just get a different lookout later. And so we kept walking, and then they kind of went away while we were walking, and then came across this amazing lookout.
Beautiful
It
lookout.
was one of the
Cove.
most beautiful, like,
Everything.
places I probably have ever seen, honestly. Like, the way the cove and the way the light was hitting it, and the water was so blue, and the rocks, there was these beautiful cliffs, and like, it made you feel like what I would imagine Hawaii to look like a little bit. And we're here in Michigan, and these flies.
And they just like 2 seconds later after we stepped out there, we're like, whoa, and then just
Yeah, like there's hundreds of them. They're all over
swarming
Coda.
us.
Like, I think Coda would have run off the
Coda
cliff.
would have, yeah,
like,
she was
avoid
freaking
them.
out. She
And
landed on her and biting her where they
So-
could, biting us. So we're struggling to get.
trying to just get a few clips because
then we're
it's
running
so
away.
beautiful. So we're running away, and we're like, that sucked. And they kind of followed us for a while. And this guy comes up.
He's like walking past us.
He's
This is the
just
first
walking
hiker
past
we
us
see. We've seen
in a
bikers,
while,
first hiker.
Yeah, first
We
hiker,
passed.
yeah.
And he didn't say anything. I was just like, hey. And he just goes, have fun with the flies at the beach. And I was just like, no. No. That was my first thought. I was like, you're kidding. Because we'd just been like super looking forward to it. We planned
Go
this
swimming,
long thing as like a reward at mile 10
Yeah.
to go to the beach because it would have been 90 degrees. The water was a little bit cooler, but perfect. The beach was supposed to be, we've seen pictures of beautiful beach. But I was just like, I was already so, we were fed up. We were hot and sweaty and getting bit and kind of getting fed up with them. And we're just like, no, we're not going to be able to. We're going to have to,
Yeah.
like, we needed water still.
Yeah, and
'cause
it's our
the
only place to fill up
place
water where
to
we're
filter
camping.
water.
Yeah.
Because once you pass the beginning of the island, there's no more water for you to get unless you filter it. So we're like, well, we have to go.
So, like, no matter
But
what, we have to at least
And,
go
and
there.
we're like, well, maybe if it's not bad, we'll still jump in. You know, they don't like the water, so it'll be
Yeah, we
fine.
like, honestly, I think I held on to the hope of, like, maybe there's
I
just like a
didn't.
few,
I was just like,
and then we'll still be able to enjoy it. And it's just like, I think I just wanted it so bad.
so bad.
Because we're
It was so
so
hot,
hot,
and we were
and
just
at that
tired by
point-
then.
I was feeling really tired. I was like, I just need to cool off. And
Because they were everywhere, like
They're
every little stump
everywhere.
on the island. Anything that wasn't sand, they could land on, they would. So we set our backpacks
Yeah.
down, and for first 10 seconds, there was none. Set our backpack down, and then they'll just come out of nowhere, and they're just landing. They're all over our backpacks. They're kind of on Coda, but then she's like overheating, it's humid, and we're like, go off the leash, like go into the water. And she goes into the water, she comes out, 5 seconds later, they're just,
there's at least 50 on
and
her.
she's just got like a million, her coat looks black almost, like it was
Yeah.
horrible. And she's rolling in the sand, and after that, she was so done. She was
Yeah.
fighting at him,
Yeah,
going in
we're,
and out of the water.
like, trying to pet her and get them off while in between, like, filling up our
Gotta
water.
fill up our water to filter it, and then we gotta wait for that. And we're walking her up and down the beach trying to keep them. We're already exhausted. We had walked about 11 by then, even though that was technically mile 10. Jayla's finally so done, and Coda's just getting bit, and she's just like pawing her face trying to get them off. And I was just like, just go, start walking. Maybe you'll outwalk them. And so she just goes ahead of me, and I strapped the 2 big water bags. I was like, my pack was fine. My back was getting tired by then though, and then I put the waters on there. I'm like 2 4-liter bags hanging off of my pack, swinging around. It got really heavy, and I just started, like, I was sweating, but then after hiking for like 5 minutes of that, I was dripping, trying to just catch up. I was just dripping
Yeah.
sweat. And the flies were still
It
bad.
was
They
so
followed
bad.
us
They followed us
forever.
They just were like
For the next
mostly
mile,
on
basically.
Coda. Yeah, all the way to
followed
our
us.
campsite, they followed us. It was really rough, and like,
Well, we got that
And
mile, and then we get to the sign for this campsite, and it's like, you have another mile.
we got to camp. We prayed really hard. There wasn't that many flies.
We were able to just sit and eat for the most part.
And like the whole time we were hiking
Been brutal.
today, we knew that the weather for Wednesday, because we were going to spend 2 nights here, we're going to spend tonight and tomorrow night, but we knew the
Oh,
weather
yeah.
tomorrow night was going to start getting rainy and thunderstorms, and we're like, do we like go ahead and just like finish the whole island early so that way all of our gear isn't wet and we're dealing with it, because it was supposed to rain for like a several days.
all through during the day on Wednesday.
All
So
through
we're
Wednesday, rainy Thursday.
lightning, maybe wind and rain.
So we were thinking about
So we're
that.
like, oh, that sounds like it will be horrible. Maybe we should
Yeah.
We had a whole discussion. Maybe
and we're like,
we
we'll
should.
check the weather again later and see if it changes. And so like thinking that in the back of our minds, and then like getting to Camp Dead, we both just like looked at each other and we're like, we're done.
Like, don't get me wrong, this place is like absolutely beautiful. The
It's
cliffs and the
incredible.
overlooks, and just like this blue water is insane. Like, you would think this is somewhere in like Europe or Hawaii where the water's this blue.
It's unreal.
It's crazy that this is out here
Like
at these
we're
Great
on
Lakes.
these like 100+ foot cliffs,
Yeah.
and you look down and you see the bottom of the lake, and it's just like
And we're like, we'll
So
endure
crazy.
stuff to go see that, but
Yeah.
these flies are that bad.
yeah.
And there's bears. That's the biggest thing. We were really worried about bears. We had no thought of flies or mosquitoes because we
Yeah.
just did like the bounty
Honestly,
waters
the bear's
and
not
stuff.
even a worry anymore for me.
And
I was like, I don't care at this point.
yeah, well, and the guides were like, yeah, he stays down where the ferry comes in because there's like 1 million campsites over there, and you
that's
can
where
just
we're
like a
supposed
lot
to
of food.
Where we were supposed to stay tomorrow is where the bear activity is most high.
Mostly, yeah, it's all the food. But he's also supposed to
Yeah.
be kind of friendly. He just like steals everybody's stuff. Like
Yeah.
he'll like
Because the bears
run up and grab your
here
stuff.
start.
Run
There's
away.
like over the summer, like they begin to reassociate like human scent with food, and so like leading up to this trip, we got several emails that were like, barren area, be aware, it's stealing backpacks, it's stealing shoes, because it's just associating all the human scents with food. And so it sounds like the bear that's like in the main area is pretty well known by like the locals. And but they actually have a bear trap out for it right now because it needs to get rehabilitated. That was like a little bit of a like more concern, just because when like bears are in your area, you never know how they're gonna react. But like the lady at the front office, she was like, yeah, he's a really like shy bear, like he like runs away as soon as you yell at him, basically. And so that was like reassuring that they weren't aggressive. But like when you're getting like an email every other day talking about the bears, it definitely scares you.
So,
So
real fear is the flies. Mosquitoes were kind of annoying at the beginning because they were there, but they were just like there, like normal mosquitoes. Like it wasn't swarming or anything. But then we had the flies and it just tanked. The last straw, basically. So that was our day.
hope
Going
your day
home.
was better.
Day early tomorrow. We've resolved for sure that that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
It's like a 9-mile hike, technically back. Or
From
now we
me.
have to hike that way, don't we? I don't know.
Oops, sorry.
It's a 9-mile hike as far as we know
it's
back. So
about, yeah.
we're gonna do all that tomorrow. We're
A
gonna try to leave as
9.
early as we
It's
can.
like more like a 9.5.
Yeah,
Like
we'll
that.
try to leave as early as we can and catch the earliest ferry or whatever is when
Earliest
we get
ferry
there.
that we can, yeah.
Yeah, and try to get out of here. Along
We'll be
with,
hobbling these 9 miles.
yeah, let's hope the sleep is good tonight.
See you in the morning.
Okay. Morning, guys. Pretty good night last night. I didn't sleep great. Jayla slept pretty good. I think we're gonna start getting ready to get going. Get some food. All that good stuff. Coda obviously slept good. She can't stop chasing things. Huh, Coda? She's having a grand old time. But let's get our bear bag down. Get our food, get Coda's food, get some breakfast so we can leave.
Well, guys, we are all packed up. It's 8:40. We are going to try to catch the 2 o'clock ferry out of here, but that's a pretty ambitious goal. So at the very latest, we need to catch the 6 o'clock ferry. But we are ready to get out of here. The flies are already out early this morning and coming for us. So we're just a little roasted, toasted, ready to be done with this place. As beautiful as it is. Next time we come, we're just taking a boat. We're never coming on land. Just boat. But we'll see you on the trail. Oh, it is beautiful.
Alright, so most of our hike has been this. If you haven't already seen it, covered in trees. It's not much of a view of the coast. Every now and then it pops out, but you can just barely make it out, which is kind of sad because it's just so beautiful. But just nice long paths covered in trees. And then, as always, Jayla's right behind me.
Yeah, I can't move very fast.
We're blistered up. Ferry dock. 8. That one says 8.4 there. So we go this way.
Just giving my mind a break from the pain. Ugh. My toes hurt so bad. Oh, we still got like 2 miles at least of downhill.
It's supposed to be the good part.
No. My favorite kind of hiking is the flat kind.
Okay, so we are 5 miles in, so 4 something left. Found a bench to rest on. Jayla's not doing so good. She feels like her toenails are gonna fall off. They're not fitting right, so we're struggling now, hobbling even more so. But we made it more than halfway, so we're doing good. It is like 11 now, I think. It's like 11 or 11:30 or something like that, so not too bad. It was very humid at the start. It's a little less humid, just warming up and stuff. But just gonna take a quick break, maybe eat something, see how we feel, and then get back on it. Blister check. Back of the heel.
My pinky toes.
Pinky toes on the bottoms.
Yeah.
Toenail check. Are they still on?
Barely.
Barely. She's dying. We're gonna try hiking in the Berks
Yeah.
with the socks to see if it helps with the
Feet.
toenail pain and feet. She's pretty good in them, so it might work.
We'll see.
But we'll see. Here we are, ready to go after a rest and food. Hiking in the Berks. Inspiration for you all. Well, here we are. This was supposed to be our camp spot. Hemlock. Back in there somewhere. I don't see the fire ring. But we are not going to do that. We're going to keep walking. How are the Berks treating you, Jayla, compared to the boots?
A lot better.
That's good. She's walking
Still hurt.
faster.
Everything hurts still. Fine. Good.
Finally, we're walking cliffside, guys. It's pretty sweet. Beautiful views all around me. Look at that. This is what we imagined. Oh, but now the trees are blocking it again. Cool. Okay, a little update. We just passed the 3-mile marker to the ferry dock. We wanted to make it by 2. It is 1 o'clock and we have 3 miles. We are technically averaging between a 19 and 21 mile pace, which puts us there right at 2. So I think we're gonna try for it. We'll see how we're feeling, you know, like a mile into this, but I think we're gonna try for it. We'll keep you updated. There's our 1 mile marker to the dock. More like 1.2-ish. It's like 127, 128. We have just a little over a mile to go. It's doable. But we gotta move. I think we can make it. So, let's do this thing. Can we do it, Jayla?
Maybe.
We can do it! You guys might not be able to see it, but I can see it. Straight ahead. And we have, it is like 145-ish, 46. And after that it's like another like 0.2-ish, something like that, so we are almost there. So close. Well, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but we made it. 1 minute to spare. Walked up right as this pulling up. Good timing. Otherwise, we'd have to wait a whole hour. There she is. Pineapple wagon. The wagon itself. It's beautiful. Gotta get my keys out.
Alrighty, guys.
What's up, guys?
So, we just spent a night at the hotel because we just were so done after hiking 20 miles, and we're like, we just want to shower and do laundry and have a bed that is not in the rain, which we're so thankful we did, because we watched the news this morning and there was a huge storm right over where we were supposed to be waking up this morning. So made the right call. I think at the end of the day, like, it's still an adventure, and it was still an experience that I'm very thankful that we had. And it's like, not that I want to be so negative about this trip either. It's just like, some trips just don't go as you want them to go planned.
It's true.
I think. And so while it is a little discouraging to, like, for it to not have been the grand adventure that we wanted it to be, it was still worth that one view with all the flies.
It was still good.
It was still
rough.
good. And so hopefully we weren't too negative in this video, and just real with you guys, because that was just how it went, literally.
Yep.
But
it also
yeah.
gave us the ability to all get showered and even wash Coda. And
yeah, watching Coda was really great.
yeah,
She's
we
not so
washed her in the
stinky
bathtub.
anymore.
Got to wash our clothes. Like, it was a good thing.
Yeah, it was a really great refresher.
Healed a little.
So yeah, we're on our way off of the Upper Peninsula and into West Michigan now, and so we'll see you guys there.
Hey, thanks so much for watching today, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and always remember, never stop chasing that epic adventure.